If you're watching this video, it's for one of two reasons. It's either you got sent this video from a friend, you do one of these things on this list, and they kind of want you to stop, or two, you have a friend that does one of these things and you're trying to make sure it's in the video. Welcome to Mic Etiquette 101. This video is going to be unseriously serious. Don't take everything that I say personal. Most of the stuff I'm saying is jokes. I'll be discussing all the small or big details people don't realize when talking on the mic that can annoy everyone around. The crazy part is about 80% of these things can be avoided simply by muting your mic. You can even go into Discord settings and set up a keybind to where every time you click it, it mutes your mic for you. But let's get started. For my first lesson, we're going to talk about background noise. Now, this can go into a range of different things. It's not boiled down to one specific action, but this can be classified as the number one no-no when joining a Discord group with people. Background noise can be classified into two different categories. The first one is something you can fix. The second one is something you can't fix. For the ones that can fix it, the best solution I can say, like I said before, is just mute your mic. Example number one. Dogs barking in the background. I know, it's uncontrollable. Someone rang the doorbell, someone walked across the front yard, dog goes crazy. There's a simple fix for that. Now, if your dog barks 24/7 and there's no controlling it, put that motherfucker outside, I ain't gonna lie. Then the only person you're annoying are your neighbors and not your friends. And that's not an issue this video is trying to solve. Example number two, you have your kids crying in the background, wife talking, girlfriend talking, or even boyfriend. I don't know how y'all get down. As members of the Discord voice chat, we do not need to know what you have going on in your household. We do not need to know that you didn't take the trash out. We do not need to know little Timmy tripped and fell on a Lego. Sometimes the conversations are small, sometimes the conversations are big. Either way, you can mute your mic when you realize this is gonna go past a 5-second conversation. Example number three. This one is very similar to example number two. The only reason why I separated it because it's completely avoidable. For example number two, if your wife comes in the room, kid starts crying, it's unexpected. You're playing the game, you don't realize it's in the background. I get it. Example number three though, if you get a phone call on your phone and you decide to take that phone call with everyone listening. If you get a phone call while in a voice chat, the first thing you need to do is make sure no one else in this voice chat is also attending this phone call. Hell, at this point, you might as well send me a call on three-way so I can join in. Example number four. Going to the bathroom or going somewhere else and not muting your mic before you do so. If you're living all by yourself, this does not apply to you. I'm only referring to people who have people they're living with or dogs or even people over at the house. The thing is, if you leave your mic unattended, anything could happen. I remember as a kid, one time I did this because I didn't have proper mic etiquette. And some family members in my house, I'm not gonna say who, got into a big ass argument and my mic was off of mute the whole time. I kid you not, I walked over to my Xbox 360 and just shut that bitch off. I didn't even go back in the party chat. That shit's embarrassing. Don't be like me and just walk away to go to the bathroom. It seems harmless until something random happens. Also related to this, if you need to take a piss and you go to the bathroom and you still have your headset on, mute that motherfucker. Like, we do not need to hear how long you take to pee. And if you're taking a dump, hey yo, like, what are we doing? If any one of these four things is something that you may do, I have good news for you. These are easily fixable. For these next four though, oh man. Number one, you have TV as your background noise. Most likely, this is because your setup is in the living room, and if that's the case, we need to do some rearrangements. This one is technically unfixable because if you don't have the layout to have a 2-bedroom or something like that, it's kind of inevitable. For people who do this, it's very hard to play games with you because if I'm trying to listen for footsteps and stuff, I'm too busy hearing the fucking Golden Girls playing in the background. And fuck them old bitches. Okay, wait, let me not say that. Yeah. Number two. You don't use a headset and instead you play with the game audio coming through speakers. If you're a gamer in 2026, there are two things you should have when playing games. That's a headset and a mic. Whether they are combined together or not, it doesn't matter. We've been in the digital era for well over a decade now. You should definitely have a headset sitting around somewhere. And even those old iPhone earbuds, they had a mic on it. Come on now. It hurts my ears. Well, get earbuds.
I don't want to have any ears. It's too loud. I want to hear stuff behind me.
Turn the volume down. Or even get some earbuds that allow noise transparency. All these situations can be fixed. You're just being a cheap lazy ass. Number three. Look, I understand you just moved your PC setup into a closet in the back room because we just complained that we heard TV background noise. I also understand that things can get very hot whenever you have a monitor, TV, computer, all these electrical devices on in a small enclosed room. But we should not hear a fan pointed directly at your forehead the whole time we're playing with you. You either gotta turn that AC on or in between rounds, you gotta rub an ice cube on your forehead because having that fan on is very annoying. Number 4, I'm actually surprised if you get this one. Discord does a pretty good job of canceling out background noises to a certain degree. But when playing games with you, we shouldn't hear your keyboard clicks or your button mashing the whole time. But I know some of y'all probably turned off that noise cancellation on your Discord, and you shouldn't have. Turn it back on. You need it. This will finally conclude the background noise section. We still have more to talk about though. Don't leave yet. For all of my 2 viewers, that includes you, Nightbot. If your friend does one of the things I've already mentioned, go ahead and drop a 47 in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like the video. For lesson number 2, I will go ahead and bash myself a little bit on this one. It's having a soundboard or playing music through your mic. Soundboards are fine in moderation. It's funny. It's a little tiny gesture. But if your soundboard clips are over like 10 seconds, okay, we're doing too much now. Or if you find yourself clicking the soundboard buttons a little bit too much in a conversation, it's like, okay, I'm talking to you, not fucking Bumblebee from Transformers. Now the playing music one, oh man. I'm not gonna lie, I fall victim to this one, and I had to catch myself. I added a bot to my Discord that plays music through YouTube inside of voice chat. Now, I thought this was a good idea because I thought it was gonna be subtle and in the background. Me personally, it was. I set up the settings, I turned down the bot's volume on my side, but I didn't realize it didn't affect everyone else. So everyone else, as soon as I had that bot join in the group chat, it blew everyone's eardrums out. I'm sorry. If you want to have music playing while you're playing games and talking with friends, just do it locally on your side. That bot now is just collecting dust in my Discord. I still have faith, but that's my bad mic etiquette. Lesson number 3. You are a small streamer or big one, who knows? And instead of muting your mic to talk to chat, you talk to chat with everyone else hearing. This was mainly bad because it's like you're taking a phone call outside of the Discord and everyone else is hearing the conversation. Very similar to background noise section, but a little bit different. If it's something the whole voice chat would find funny, go ahead and say it, that's fine. But the whole time you're streaming, we should not hear every single comment that's in your chat. Also, as a second part to this conversation, mic etiquette also includes not having your friends not know that you're streaming and they say something outrageous and you're like, whoa, buddy, I'm streaming. You shouldn't have said that. Like, no, like you should have told me before I joined in or while I'm here that my mic is being broadcasted to Nightbot, Stream Elements, and the one viewer. If your friend joins in late and you don't want to tell every single person that you're streaming, you should have your OBS or stream settings set up to where you can mute only the Discord and they can still hear your gaming and your mic setup. I do this all the time. Friends join in randomly. They say something kind of personal, so I just mute the mic immediately. Or I even go about deleting the whole VOD. And I'm over here streaming to nobody. So like, it's just like a respect thing. Lesson number 4, do not do your chores, wash the dishes, take the trash out, cooking your dinner, sweep the floor. You better, like, I just thought about this. There's no fucking way you're vacuuming your whole house with the mic unmuted. Like, Lord have mercy. All of the things I just mentioned right now is consistently loud noise coming from your mic. This also includes phone calls. I have someone that I call that every single time it seems like I call them, they go to the fridge and they go to get ice and they're like breaking the ice with like a pickaxe or some shit. It's loud as shit. And it sounds like they're just grabbing the freaking drawer to the freezer and just going back and forth. Pause. Just constantly like just moving that bitch. Like, yo, do you not know how loud that is? Y'all don't realize, but that shit is, it consumes the whole conversation. Ice breaking, bacon sizzling, faucet spraying. That shit is just as loud as having your TV on as the background. Try to avoid this one at all costs. It's not a good look. Lesson number 5 is a pet peeve of mine. I don't understand it. It's not, this is beyond mic etiquette. This is like just etiquette. You know what I mean? I'm so passionate about this one. You could probably hear that my hands are on my forehead. If you're in a Discord call, conversation, in person, at the dinner table, in the car, doesn't fucking matter. If you're gonna be sitting there with the world's nastiest, wettest burp, like look, stop. Like you're nasty. I'm sorry. Like what the fuck is going on, bro? If you're gonna burp on the mic, mute your fucking mic beforehand. It's so quick to just click the button or click the button on your headset just to mute your mic for a quick fucking second. So not everyone in the world knows that you had a nasty ass burp that probably led to some throw up. Some of them burps be sounding gnarly. Now, if you're in person, this is one of those things that you may not be able to avoid. And it's like, you know, I gotta let this out. Cool. Now, if you're with the boys, I get it. Just let that motherfucker rip. But like, I know I'm not the only person that can burp with their mouth closed or like immodest. I'm a fucking grown ass man. I should be able to burp like how I fucking want. Now, farting on the mic, that's different. You can do that all you want because you're the one that has to go back with your nose straight next to your mic after you did that. Just to put this one to rest, burping on the mic, it's okay in certain instances, but like if you have a gnarly burp, and we all know those, if you're gonna smell your burp afterwards, mute your mic. This leads to my next two, because these two are also something that you kind of can't avoid. But like if you can catch it beforehand, just mute your mic. Coughing and sneezing, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. But like you can mute the mic before you do that. You know that, right? And I know some of y'all motherfuckers, if you sneeze once, there's probably like 8 more coming afterwards. Lesson number 6. Eating, chewing, and drinking on the mic. Now, drinking, I think is kind of funny. I don't mind drinking on the mic because that sounds crazy. But eating, like if you're eating chips and it's just crunch all on the mic, that shit's loud. If you're eating regular food, some people's mouth be mad moist. Just mute your mic. If you have something to say, I don't even care if your mouth is full at this point. Just unmute your mic and say what you have to say, then mute it back. I don't need to hear all the... Like, that's crazy. Pause. What the fuck? Lesson number 7. Whistling. Depending on how loud your fellow voice chat members, your fellow Discordians have their mic level set, you could really be causing some irreversible damage to people's eardrums. Whistling on the mic can be loud as hell. Just don't do it. Lesson number 8 is unavoidable. Everyone has it every now and again. If your mic ends up scratching or having an issue where you didn't plug it in all the way, or it's getting old, you need to buy a new one, or even echoing, static, shit like that, it happens, you know? You're not a bad person. But if you're doing it every single time and people warn you about it and you're just sitting there like, oh, and you like unplug and replug and just ignore the issue, like, no, we can still hear it. You may not be able to, but we can still hear that. For my last lesson, and if I forgot some, leave it in the comments. If your friend sent you the video and sent you this timestamp, they really don't fuck with you. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fucked up. Lesson number 9 though, is still on you. Calling people multiple times on Discord after being ignored the first time. There is no reason why you should be calling someone more than, let's say, twice for an emergency or urgent. Something's in the shop on discount and it's about to end. 2 times is enough. We're in an era where texting can get the message across, or even if you're a boomer, leaving a voicemail. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can leave voicemails on Discord, but you can definitely send a text where you already have the keyboard in front of you. If you call them once, they don't answer, they're probably busy, they don't see it, or they saw it and they're, like I said, they're busy. Number 2, it's urgent, you need to buy something quick, they still don't answer, send that text message, send it through Discord, send it through their phone number. That's all you need to do. You should not be calling someone 8 times. You're a psycho. Let me not be mean, because people won't share it with their friends if I say that. You're not a psycho, you're a very good friend, and they don't deserve you. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I believe this covers just 101 of mic etiquette. This is not communication etiquette like cutting people off and so forth. This is more towards just you and the mic in a Discord call with people. If you like what I had to say, give me a like, thumbs up. I appreciate the view. Hopefully your friends, if you share this with them, they'll fix or correct their issue, and I'll catch you on the next one.